So Ollie, another good week, 2 winners. Jens got the ball rolling at Newton Abbot under a triple penalty, getting a 4-timer up. And also Durrett, obviously was a first time out winner of a bumper. That takes you to 18 winners now, up to 19%, and just crept over the £100,000 prize money over jumps. Tell us a little bit about Jens.
Yeah, he's obviously been a star, so he's won 4 of his 5 starts over hurdles. I think a long-term plan will be to go to America at the back end of the year. He's a horse who's kept improving the whole time, so I might revert back to the flat and step him up and trip on the flat, but he's a horse who owes us nothing, but he's been a star.
And Durrett obviously won first time of asking. She looked good and strong through the line. She got a bit of trouble in running, but sort of once a penny dropped, she seemed to sort of get the grip of it.
Yeah, no, nice filly. Didn't surprise me she won now, to be honest. Her work at home was good. Someone's going to have plenty of fun with her. She's actually for sale, so she's a filly who's going to win loads of races, and she's come out of her run well, and I may well go back for a winner's bump with her.
Angel Harlem ran well again. She was only beaten 3.5 lengths, and it didn't really look like the track suit. It looked a bit sharp for her.
Yeah, no, I'd agree with you 100%. I'll definitely go back to a more galloping track with her, and I might even step her up in trip. She's still well capable of winning off her mark, and she's a filly we'll still have plenty of fun with.
And lots of entries. You've got a few horses in at Worcester and one in at Yarmouth, and then sort of more runners, through the week with Market Raisin and also Southall. We'll start with Worcester. You've got Craig Moore in there, and he's also in at Southall. He's obviously in the novice handicap chase, and he's gone up £5.
Yeah, I still think he's off the mark. He can be well competitive off. He broke a course record at Stratford the last day when he won, when he made his debut over fences. So, as you said, he'll either go to Worcester or Southall. I'll make my mind up tomorrow, but he's in good form, and I thought he was probably my best chance of winner all week.
So Sorry Sarah's having a first run for you. She obviously has come from Joseph O'Brien. She runs in the 2 mile 7 Mayor's Handicap hurdle. How would her chances be?
Yeah, she's a sweet filly. Her form from Ireland's fairly strong, so I thought a mark of 102 was fair. She's obviously had a long time off the track, so I'm looking forward to getting her back on the track. She'll possibly need her run, but again, I think she's a filly we'll have loads of fun with, but she just wouldn't want the ground too quick.
And a quick line on Mochueka. He's in the novice hurdle, but you say he's wrong at the weights. He's probably unlikely to run there.
I'd say he's unlikely to run. It looks fairly competitive, so I'd say I'll probably find an easier assignment now in the next fortnight. I may well do his wind in the next couple of days as well.
And after Cape Icon's nice run at Wolverhampton, he's in the handicap at Yarmouth, and you'll probably pop him in at Chepstow as well.
Yeah, he's in at Chepstow on Saturday as well. He's actually a horse I'm really looking forward to running again. Thought he had a good run first time out for me. He's had a few problems, and he just got tired of furlong down. I thought he'd go very close the next day, so wherever he goes, he'd be well worth keeping an eye on.
And Cliffside Park's in the selling hurdle, the 2 mile selling hurdle in a hands and heels race. Would he be likely to run?
I'd say he will run. Killian Leonard will ride him. Good young lad who works in the yard. He'll get plenty of opportunities. The horse is usually fairly solid in selling company, so I'd be hopeful he'd run very well.
And obviously a busy day at Market Raisin. You got 7 in. Obviously Cliffside Park being the first one. Angela Harlem, is she likely to go again?
She might go. She's obviously got no penalty for winning conditional jockeys race, so we'll see what she looks like at the weights. But again, the track will suit her well, and 2.5 miles will suit her as well.
And Dr. Maloney's coming down the weights. He's obviously runs for the Olly Murphy Racing Club in the novice handicap chase over 2.5 miles or 2 mile 5. Would he be likely to go?
I'd say so. He's had 2 adequate runs for me, dropping down the weights, back down to a 0 to 105 for the first time. So life is going to start getting a bit easier for him. So again, he'll have an each way chance.
Apache Prince is a step up and trip for him. He's probably got a point to prove in the handicap chase. What would his chances be like?
Yeah, he's had 2 deplorable runs for me since he's joined me. I certainly haven't got the best out of him as we speak, but I think the step up and trip will help him. He's a lot better than what he's shown, and he's dropping in the weights the whole time, so don't be surprised to see an improved performance.
And Perfect Man's having his first run for you. He looks off a fair mark in the handicap hurdle over 2 mile 7.
Yeah, having his first run for me. Won a handicap round Limerick on his last start. Question mark will be the ground. He's done all his winning on heavy ground in Ireland, so we'll just have to see whether he'll handle a bit of nicer ground, but he's certainly off a mark he's well capable of being competitive off.
The Night Commander ran a lot better at Stratford last time. He goes and steps up in trip in a handicap hurdle over 2 mile 2 at Market Raisin as well.
Yeah, had a terrible fall at Sutherland, got an awful fright. He's just starting to get his confidence back as we speak. Had an improved run the last day, so yeah, he's capable of winning off his mark, and hopefully the step up and triple just eke out a bit more improvement.
An Undefined Beauty, obviously she's stepping up in trip as well. She loves the cut in the ground, and it would be a real bonus if Fergus was able to ride her this weekend.
Yeah, he's got his concussion test tomorrow. He gets on very well with the filly, so with a bit of luck he'll pass that and be back in the play on the weekend. Been a long time coming since he had his full set. Be a pleasure to have him back in the saddle.
And he's great around the yard. I mean, just seeing him ride, a bit of work there, and obviously schooling. He's a top lad for you, and you know, he's a big part of everything here at Warren Chase. Yeah,
a big part of the team. It's been out a long time and missed a few winners, and he's been more frustrated than anyone. But he's going to have a long and busy winter, and as soon as he's back on the plate, we'll all be delighted.
And he's kept fit. Obviously, one of the things with Fergus, he's quite a tall lad, so he's kept fit and he looks good and light.
Yeah, no, he's in good shape, and he's a dedicated young lad and keeps on top of his weight and his fitness. So. Listen, there's so many good riders these days now. It's the thing, you have to be as fit. Listen, he's a dedicated young lad, and as I said, can't wait to have him back in the saddle.
And 3 in at Southall on Sunday. We've already mentioned Craig Moore. He would obviously have a good chance in the handicap chase. You got More Than Luck and Waterford, both running in the handicap hurdle over 2.7. More Than Luck is had a wind up since his last run, and he looks like he needs to improve for that.
Yeah, he's shown very, very little in his last 4 or 5 runs. Hopefully a wind up might just have helped him a little bit, but Christ, he's got a serious point to prove, and I'd be wary now of whether he's lost the plot, but hopefully a wind up might have helped him. And Waterford had a better run at Worcester the last day. The winner has since won again, and I think he's well capable of winning a 0 to 100, and I think it'll a track like Southall will suit him.
And something new to the yard. Obviously, you're a new trainer, you're a young trainer, and you're always looking to improve the services for owners, for the racing club, and public. Obviously, you like to invite people here to open days and things like that. And you've actually just sort of got a new app that you're looking to try and keep people up to date with everything here at Warren Chase. Entries, lots of videos. Obviously the blog will go out on that. You must be excited to launch that in the next few days.
Yeah, no, really exciting. Obviously times are moving forward, and it looks an exciting thing to be going into. It's obviously something that the public can download, and it'll be a handy thing for my owners to keep updated. It'd be great if as many people as possible can download Olly Murphy Racing app and be kept up to date with all the news and views of everything going on at Warren Chase.
Yeah, and you've got obviously the blog, the video blog that we're doing now will obviously go out on that, and people will get to see it first there. You've got things like entries, winners, etc. There's all your statistics on there. There's some horses to follow. It obviously benefits you if you are an owner or a club member. You get to see it a little bit more on there. But there will be push notifications that will be going out and just keeping everyone up to date. And hopefully it'll be a nice service for the owners and the racing club members to be able to see videos and see a little bit more of an insight into the yard.
Most definitely. Listen, it's an exclusive thing for owners and racing club members as well as the public able to see plenty of what's going on. So as I said, time's moving forward, and it's a great thing to have on board. It's really exciting what's going on.
Obviously you've got a busy week this week, Ollie, so good luck with all the runners, and you're off down to the Jim Old Golf Day today to have a day out with the lads playing a bit of golf. What would your handicap be? Are you any good?
Hit the ball a long way. Could go left, could go right, but I'm one handicap one day and very badly handicapped the next. But listen, it's for a good charity, and Jim does a great job of putting a great day on. So it's something we'd look forward to with no racing being on, and we're certainly going to have a good bit of fun with the lads.